when we point out these things about this season, Christian festival, right? Especially the paganism, you brought up, I think you brought up the word satanic or something, or demonic. Stick to paganism. In other words, non Christian things, okay? Sometimes I hear, but look, Carlos, okay, we know. I know, my family know, or most of my family know, we're Christian. We're a Christian family. I'm a Christian person. And obviously, I'm not celebrating those things. What I'm celebrating, and we go back to the comment, honoring Christ's virgin birth is biblical. In other words, if you mean the birth of Christ, which we call the virgin birth, the miraculous procreation of a unique human person like the first Adam, that's why Paul calls him the last Adam. If you mean that is biblical, of course it is. If you mean we honor it in terms of, I honor it by believing it, believing the miracle, believing miracles, you're honoring God and his works, right?
Mhm.
If that's what you mean, fine. But we have to be careful now. When I moved to this country, I observed something very interesting. Many self professing Christians, churches, individuals were trying to, as they say, Christianize Halloween. And I found an interesting practice called, what's it called? Uh,
Oh, trunk or treat. Yeah.
Trunk or treat. And then I see churches decorating with costumes or Halloween regalia, Halloween stuff, pumpkins and stuff in church. In church. Now, obviously, Halloween has, obviously no biblical support, nothing. It's sort of many Christians trying to Christianize a practice that is obviously not Christian. And if it continues this way, 100 or 1,000 years from now, we're still here. Halloween can become another sort of Christmas issue, right? Where we have people like us at that time, at that future time, going, "Hey, wait a minute, guys! I think this thing, Christian festival." So we have to be careful when we Christianize things that we know are pagan as religious festivals. Now, my opponent said, well, look, Carlos, banquets, eating, drinking. Have you ever gone to a party or something? Oh, so you're going to say that's pagan? The issue here is that it's when we talk about these things in a religious setting.
Well,
And
you're making it a Christian holiday.
well, it's called Christmas. So you have Christ at the center, supposedly, but obviously all the things related to it, all the things that you see, apart from the so-called nativity scene or the manger, which is obviously biblical, the little baby Jesus with Mary and Joseph, obviously biblical, but everything else, think about this, everything else has nothing to do with the Bible, and even the season we believe is wrong. By we, I mean most experts, scholars, historians, etc. Look, if you want to honor Christ, do it in the spring, do it in the fall, when it's more likely that the man was actually born around that period or around that season. We're supposed to honor Christ every day of our lives. There's no day off,
Hmm.
for honoring Christ's death, resurrection, his birth, his ministry, honoring him now because he lives. That's what we believe as Christians. So